One clap. One giant clap. Okay.
I could have done it!
Do it.
Do it.
That was a great clap. That was a good clap. Good job. Alright. Whenever you're ready to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going like right now.
Yeah, yeah, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Right now.
Yeah.
But did we get the clap in already?
We got the clap. We got the perfect clap. That's a great clap for me.
All right, so we are here today with Kris. Kris is going to be December's athlete spotlight. So you're finishing off the year for us.
Nope.
So tell us about yourself.
I grew up in Idaho and then moved to Arizona when I was 16. Lived in Lake Havasu for like 5 years and then came out to Tucson and went to the University of Arizona for a year and said, this place is stupid, I hate college.
Yasmin,
Yeah,
finish. No, okay.
yeah. And then I joined the Marine Corps and ended up back in Tucson and still in the reserves.
Okay, what do you do for regular job when you're not serving our nation?
I work for TUSD
Okay.
and I fix school buses and all the other trucks and vans and stuff we have, so.
You like it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
it's fun.
Cool. What do you think? Serious question.
Serious face.
NC. About garden gnomes.
Garden gnomes. I think they're cool.
Would you have them in your yard?
Yes.
Would you CrossFit with one?
Sure.
Okay. What if it had a better PR than you?
That'd be fine. I don't know if that was a serious question or not, but.
Everybody wants to know about garden gnomes.
Okay.
Okay. What or who brought you to CrossFit Factotum the first time?
You and Jason.
Okay.
Because I bet you guys you were with Team RWB, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went out mountain bike riding one day and you're like, hey, we're thinking about opening up a gym and doing CrossFit. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I don't know what that is. I was like, I work out sometimes at the gym, and they're like, yeah, you should come join us. I'm like, all right, whatever.
That's
and then,
true. And we were talking about it last week. You rode your mountain bike here.
Yeah.
First time ever.
Yeah, then it was like one day I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go do that. When's your guys' classes? I think I messaged Jason or you or something.
Yeah, I think it was Jason.
And then I live like a couple miles down the road, just over like Broadway and Wilmot kind of. And I was like, I'm going to go ride my bike over there. It's not that far. And then I get here and I did a workout, and then the rest is history.
And then you had to ride home.
Yeah, but it's all downhill, so.
That's why. Actually, I remember Jason and I were arguing on which Kris it was from RWB.
Yeah,
Because there was two Krises, one with a Z, one with a K.
Yeah.
And then your last name takes some use.
Yeah.
So it's quite comical, as Jason and I generally are. What was it like for you once you got started?
It was pretty challenging because like all of this stuff is nothing that any of us have ever really done or have a background in, except for like your basic lifts with your deadlift and stuff like that. But like all the Olympic lifts and cleans and just learning everything, because it takes a lot to really learn the movement and get it down before you can go and move bigger weights or do harder things.
Yeah, and tweak those little things.
Yeah.
You know, you're definitely to the point now where the mechanics are there, and it's just like
Yeah.
nitpicking at you about like certain things, or pushing you just.
Yeah.
Favorite lift or WOD? WOD meaning girl or hero, because
Yeah.
WODs always change, but I think I know what lift.
What do you think my favorite lift would be? Yeah. I do like the Olympic lifts. Those are probably my favorite, the clean and jerk and the snatch.
Mm-hmm.
But like probably my favorite WOD, even though it's just absolutely disgusting, is probably frame. It's just horrible, but it's like under 10 minutes and you're done.
Under 5.
Yeah. But like if you really just want to kind of chill and go through it, just kind of do the movements and get it out, you can do it under 10 pretty easily and just
Is that
say you got it done.
probably one of the first girls I remember you doing, and it was right before a deployment.
Yeah.
And we actually talked about this, so I know you did it, and it was like, And then you came back from deployment, you had been back for a while, and you just like upped your game big time.
Yeah.
And you just crushed whatever you had done before deployment. So.
Even lately, I've been kind of like in the mood to do it again just to see what my score would be.
Your least favorite movement or workout?
I hate bench press. Before I used to hate bench press, and I know. Before I used to hate bench press and deadlift, and then like we
double
did.
Unders. You didn't like
Double unders are just kind of whatever. Yeah, basically. But like bench press and deadlift, I just never liked them. Like even before I started doing CrossFit, I just never liked them. Never liked doing them.
You did it in high school, or?
No, not really. And then like there was a while where I was like, all right, I need to be not hating deadlift so much because like a WOD would come up with 185 or whatever, and I just hate it the whole way through. So I'm like, all right, I need to change this, and did a whole lot more deadlifts, and now like a 185, 225 deadlift during a WOD is fine. Yeah.
Especially when we did the max, and you just impressed yourself.
Even like whenever I'm doing a max, the hardest thing for me to do is not add up the weight. So it's like if I just put weights on and just do it, I'm totally fine. But as soon as I'm like, this is 225, this is going to be heavy, and I have to pick it up, and then I try and pick it up, and it doesn't.
You've already failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually the same way. I just be dumb about it, put it on there, and then just go.
Yep.
Make sure your form is good, and just do it.
Yep.
What is it like working out with your wife? You are one of our couples.
Yeah, she tries to come a lot, and I kind of try and like stay away from her, not really get in too much because she's got her own things that she's trying to work on and do, and if I don't want to like jump in and try and coach her basically, so I just kind of let her be, and I'm like, hey, good job, high five, and then go back to my own thing.
Outside of here talk about?
Yeah. I try and get her to come in here more often, but she's always busy and makes up excuses and doesn't want to come.
You know that this is...
That's fine.
Kirsten loves you. Mother of 2, full-time working hair stylist. Proudest accomplishment thus far, Factotum?
I don't know, probably like gymnastic stuff, because I've never done any of that before. So that was fun.
My problem.
Yeah.
Was that muscle up.
I'm very like picky with myself, I would say. I want to like make sure my form and everything's right before I try and do something. So it's like even before I go and try and muscle up, I'll spend 5 minutes just like swinging back and forth, and then getting my hips to the bar, and then like just working my way into it. I'm not just a jump in.
That was evident when after we've been practicing, and you got that nice straight, and the lats and it was like butter. Just pop, and it was so beautiful.
Yep.
And I did the whole happy dance thing.
And that was after I had already done it.
I know.
But you finally saw it.
There's other people in the class.
Yeah.
And they kind of expect me to pay attention. I can't be with you.
I try and do things when you're not looking, just to.
Why is that? People stop lifting when I'm like, I'm off in a corner, so I have a good angle. They can't. I'm not even in their direct line of sight, but they know that I'm there.
We can sense you.
And they're like, all right. What do you enjoy most about being a member here at Factotum?
Probably like everybody that I've met. There's just a lot of cool people, and I've gone to do some other competitions, and like you meet nice people over there, but like when you see them every single day, you get to know everybody and know their kids and their family and what they're doing that day, and going off to vacation to Disneyland or wherever the hell they're going.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have for either one of our newest members or somebody who is thinking about doing CrossFit and just hasn't taken that first step yet to do it?
For the newest members, I'd say just enjoy it, because like there's times where I get into like super competitive, I want to beat everybody and yada yada yada, but like it's more fun to just come and do it and have fun than try and like really try and kill everything and whatnot. I'd rather just come and enjoy myself and then enjoy everybody else. And but for like somebody that's wanting to come into it. I think the biggest thing is just fear, because CrossFit's a big name now and everybody knows what it is basically, but they all think of it as like a way to go and hurt yourself.
Right.
But that's the complete opposite of what it is here.
I mean, if you have a good community that's supportive and coaches that aren't afraid to, correct and pay attention, then no, CrossFit is perfectly safe.
No.
Jason and I were actually reminiscing about you. I texted you on, was it Thanksgiving? And we were driving to Phoenix.
Yeah, it was around that time.
And so, of course, we were talking, and we wanted to make a decision on who we wanted to talk to and talk about. And you popped up, and just because you have been with us for a long time, almost like the beginning of when we decided to do this.
It was like a couple months after you guys had opened.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The rig was still in the middle, which was so weird to remember.
The 2 windows,
Yeah.
the door. Yeah, I look back now, and that was the thing. We were kind of going back in memories, and you and your wife hadn't had, graceful yet, no baby, you just had Tristan, your son, and it was just thinking back where you started and where you're at now. It's night and day.
Yeah.
You have just completely changed and transformed, and you're such a fixture in this box, and everybody loves you, and you're friends, and you create great memories, and you're always open to talk to anybody that comes in. And so it's really refreshing, and that is one of our biggest things, is to have a nice community, and to be as owners present, and to just not only care about everybody's fitness here, but to also care outside. And even though you're a jarhead, we won't hold that against you. Like our house. But you've stepped up, you've served your country, you support your beautiful family here, and you're just nice to be around.
Thank you.
And even when I give you crap about your wardrobe,
all the time.
You're always happy, and it's refreshing. And Jason and I really enjoy that. You're one of those people that come in and we look forward to talking with you and seeing you and seeing what's up. And it's like if you're on vacation, we're like, this, or you can't come to something because you gotta go do the pool. And we're like, Kris can't come.
Yeah.
So that was just driving to Venus. That's what we were talking about. I'm like, okay, Kris is it.
Yeah.
And just thinking back, just where it all started. Everybody's changed so much.
Yep.
And it's rewarding.
Yeah, it's crazy to like even see new people come in and they start off just barely being able to do a lift, and then a couple months later they're out there doing a clean just like everybody else is, and it's so crazy how fast.
The ladies in their bench presses.
Yeah.
Holy buckets.
Yeah.
I was writing those numbers up there, and I'm like, well, 300s. 300 on the bench presses.
Mm-hmm.
And then my ladies are like 155s, and so it's
insane.
Amazing. I love seeing what people can do, especially when they come in and, like you said, they're nervous and they're scared. They don't think they can do it.
Yep.
And then they prove themselves wrong.
Then, after a week, they're addicted and they can't stop coming. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very, very much, Kris.
Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoy talking with you every day, and you letting me give you crap, and you give me crap, baby shark.
That's why I get stuck here all morning, and Kirsten has to text me like, "Are you coming home yet?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there."
Well, I even said that to you this morning. Stop talking. We're talking later.
Yeah.
But it's the Yankee in me.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah, you just can't stop talking sometimes.
Right now.
Yep.
Do I have to start saying baby shark in order for this session?
Yeah, that's the key word.
No. No.